I'm not sharing this to brag, but I really want everyone to know and see what an amazing type 1 diabetic care team can look like for a little one. And the reason I want to share it is because you hear so many horror stories about what terrible care and providers not caring and school nurses not caring, or even fighting back against the person with diabetes or the caregiver. You hear a lot of those stories, so I want to really share what our amazing situation looks like so that you guys can know it exists, and so you can look for it, hope for it, push for it if it's not what you're getting. Myles is my 5-year-old with type 1 diabetes. He was diagnosed at 10 months old, so he's in kindergarten this year. He has an amazing school nurse, okay? Nurse Melissa, some of y'all might have heard, she's our same nurse from pre-K at the elementary school last year. So Nurse Melissa is amazing. Yes?
I farted.
Oh, you're excused. So Nurse Melissa is amazing. She told me from the start that she wanted to manage his diabetes at school just like I want it to be managed, which is amazing. That put me so much at peace, because you hear horror stories about type 1 diabetes management for these kids at school. And so I was relieved right out the gate, and that has held true. She helps us achieve normal blood sugars and tight control for Myles at school. You're silly. And she communicates with me on every decision all day. She's amazing, and literally we could not do it without her. But what is even more amazing is how in tune she is to Myles. So last Friday, she sent me a message, and she just wanted to let me know that she was a little concerned that maybe something's going on. She didn't want to miss something. She wanted to make sure I didn't miss something. But she's used to Myles peeing a lot. Like, the boy drinks water all day. Like, he is a water drinker, and it is not from high blood sugar, because it's very rare that Myles goes over 130. Like, we keep tight control. So she also knows it's not high blood sugar. But he was peeing even more than normal. He always pees a lot, but he's peeing even more than normal from last year. And like by 9:30 that day, he had already peed 6 times at school. So anyway, she just wanted to communicate with me and make sure that I was tracking it. Like, let's look into it. She's worried about my boy. That is how in tune our Nurse Melissa at school is to Myles, and that's how much she cares. Everyone deserves that level of care. Okay, so that's number one. I immediately text our endocrinologist. Okay, we have a local children's hospital right here close to us. We don't go there. We drive 2.5 hours or a little more to go see an amazing endocrinologist. She's also a type 1 diabetic herself, and she's amazing. Okay, she also fully supports our management style. She's just amazing. I texted her about our concerns and had a response within minutes. Okay, also she went and looked over Myles' labs we did a couple of weeks ago. We discussed a few things. That is how an endocrinologist should be. If we went to the local children's hospital, I would have to call, leave a message, and who knows when I would hear back. But I certainly wouldn't be able to text, and I certainly wouldn't get an immediate response, and they certainly wouldn't immediately go run over his and look at his labs again, even though they just checked them and looked at them 2 weeks ago, to be absolutely certain. Like, that's how amazing our endocrinologist is. So that's why we bypass the local children's hospital and drive 2.5 hours each way to see this doctor. She's amazing. So then she had said, I would also suggest that you connect with your pediatrician, see them, let's rule out a UTI. So I called his pediatrician's office. His pediatrician was out that day, but immediately that day they got us in to rule out a UTI with a different doctor. And they scheduled us to see his pediatrician this week. So I just want to say, like, that is what an amazing, well-rounded care team can look like for a child with type 1 diabetes, and everybody deserves that. Like, the reason I wanted to see his pediatrician this week is because I trust her, and she absolutely knows Myles. She knows how I am. She knows us. She cares about us. Same with his endo, same with his school nurse. And I trust every one of them. I know they all have Myles' best interest at heart. I know they all personally know us, and we're not just like a patient or a number to them. And everybody deserves that level of care. So I say that to say, we don't know why Myles is peeing so much. The boy drinks a lot of water. He always has. It has nothing to do with high blood sugars. Like, we have tight control. Obviously, he pees a ton. Like, the boy always pees. We're now keeping a log just to like get an idea, so that I can show that to the pediatrician tomorrow when we go to check in with her. And it is astounding the amount that he is peeing. So anyways, we are going to see the pediatrician tomorrow to follow up on all that. But I just want to say, like, look at the level of care for my boy, and everyone deserves that. Amazing school nurse, amazing endocrinologist, amazing pediatrician. Yeah, and obviously we have our amazing service dog Double from MD Dogs. And then I think as his mom, I play a pretty big part in his care. That's so important too. And I'm just so glad and thankful that this is what it looks like for my boy, because like I said, you hear horror stories, but I share this because I want you guys all to know that, like, this can happen. And if you're not getting it, I hope you can find it. everyone deserves it. And anyways, I love you guys. Be praying for my little buddy.
I want to make something.
That is
for you.
nothing, and maybe just a lot of water intake. So,
Excuse me?
anyways, you want to say anything? You're making something for them? Myles is making something for you. A heart. He loves to do that. He does that for me all the time. So, here's a heart from Mommy and Myles.
Let me see it.
Say bye.
Yours looks better than mine.
No, yours was the best.